Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and today we are going to do what if the Congo made an empire. Now the first thing they will do is go to war with Gabon, and this country I have managed to forget its name once again. I read it up like half a minute ago. Now the thing they will do is push in from the north and also from the middle and of course from the south, taking up as much coast they can to try to hinder their escape a little bit more. Also get like with more ports, they have more of a foothold there. They also begin pushing up here as kind of straight line to go and try to divert their attention so that they can begin pushing up north. And if you can see it, it actually worked. Their army did move down to stop in encirclement, which was never going to happen. Now the Congoan navy takes over the two islands they have to and move down south to capture Gabon's capital. Now this country I do not know the name of is taken out. And yeah, now Gabon is basically set to fail. They have no way in the world of winning this war. And since I am actually incredibly tired, after I have made this video and one about Costa Rica, I'll go ahead and get me something that will pump or boost up my energy, or maybe just cut down my tiredness. Some called caffeine, but I'm not too much of a fan of coffee. And that's what they have done so far, within 2 minutes of the video. Don't you love that? But now they go to war with Cameroon and the Central African Republic, be becoming very strong boys. They have become very strong boys in my previous videos, but that does not mean that they can defeat Congo. Now, the Congo moves up and cuts off the Central African Republic, saying that if they surrender now, they will only take as far as this. They accept. And let's draw the pistol. They were lied to a little bit, but they were actually compensated for this. A little bit of lying. You know, just doing a little bit of lying. Now, Cameroon is surprised by this, and basically just their entire country being jammed does not give them ability to yell at the Central African Republic. So basically they are not going to win this war. Every country in the world knows, even the Central African Republic. Well, of course, you know, they quite literally just surrendered. Oof. And this panhandle thingy, Mujab just disappeared. It was annexed. No, it was occupied. Now the rest of the country, that would be a treat to take over because of how Cameroon has so far only lost 10% of its army, and then that went up to 20%. So yeah, they have lost a little bit more with the smaller encirclements than this happening. That now they're down to a quarter of an army, a quarter of their army, and now they're down to no army. But calm down, they will be allowed to live up here in weird panhandle thingamajab land. There we go. Looky here, look. The great country of the Congo goes to war with the Democratic Republic of Congo. Well, this piece of Angola is actually bought for 1.3 billion, And now they begin pushing and pushing out to try to defeat the other Congo. They have quite a lot of success, and the Democratic Republic of Congo just surrenders. But it's not much they want. They just want, all of this. It's not much. It's less than half of their territory. No, we go territory, not population. Of course not. It's not important for them to have a coastline. And you see here, there we go. Now I'm going to go to Costa Rica because I'm getting more and more tired by the second. Costa Rica started to get an empire, an army. They go to war with Nicaragua to test it out, and it goes pretty well at the beginning. Till it stops and they go to war with Panama instead and use their proper army on them. So yeah, Panama stood no chance against it because that army was actually quite strong. The one they put up against Nicaragua, the one they put up against Panama, twice as strong. So yay! Panama has been defeated. They surrendered, and then they got completely annexed. It's simply just that easy. They had no way of winning. But then that army goes up to Nicaragua, pushing quite fast up, and the eastern coast, and also pushing up here, taking this. Then they push up on the western coast. Now that there is no coast in Nicaragua, Nicaragua is just completely isolated from the outside world. And then Nicaragua is completely occupied, and then at last also completely annexed. Whee! And then here comes the rest of Central America. El Salvador, Belize, Honduras, and Guatemala. The push goes quite swiftly. The push is quite swift because of how big the Costa Rican army has become over the last 3 years, actually. And yeah, they are having no difficulties, except for a little bit in El Salvador. They have basically just put most of their armies in there to see if they could hold. That's why it's so swift going through everything else. But calm down, they're not going to be able to hold there. They got destroyed, sadly, but it's just how it is. Now the great nation of Guatemala has been taken over, and Costa Rica will be the one to form the Central American Republic. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.